Welcome to the MoistyVoice episode 46, where Michael bitches about Joe's Crab Shack.
No, this is not a well, yeah, first off, Joe's Crab Shack, it's this really awkward level of, hey, we're pretending to be fake class, we're gonna be like fake high class, super expensive. Here's a bucket for you to spit in on the table.
It's like Bubba Gumps without the theme, but up the price 20%.
Yeah.
But that bucket is an honored Southern tradition, and if you eat seafood regularly, you know that.
Okay.
Clearly, you don't eat seafood in the South often enough.
I don't, apparently.
Anyway.
So, we're sitting there with my mom and my girlfriend, and we're just kind of minding our own business, when I look over to the booth in front of me, and I see a guy with, like, a strawberry in his hand pull out a syringe. And then he stuck the syringe into the strawberry and pulled the strawberry juice out and put it in his arm.
No. No.
No.
That is not a thing.
That is what happened. That's why I had to talk about this.
That did not happen.
I wish it didn't. I never want to go back to Joe's Crab Shack. Because there's like the chance.
Was he alone? Like,
no, there was like. So this was like stereotypical fuckboy. Had like the backwards hat on, the wife beater on.
Okay.
And like there was another two guys and a girl in the booth with him.
Okay.
And the other two guys were looking away, and the other person was looking at his phone, and he just does this, and they don't. I'm hoping they don't notice that this guy's doing this, but I feel like it's something he does pretty frequently.
It seems, pre-established if you're doing it at Joe's Crab Shack.
If you've got the syringe just on you, and you
and
know
you
where to
have
get a
strawberry, like with you,
because they don't have strawberries.
They
there.
don't.
You can't order a strawberry.
I fucking asked our server, hey, do you guys have strawberries? Because I wanted to know for a fact if this guy.
Do you guys have strawberries? No, sir, as a seafood restaurant. Do you have syringes?
Do you have like even one of those like medical waste tubs in the bathroom?
Go refill your drink and cut this conversation
dude,
off.
and I was in Oklahoma, and there
God.
was some sporting, like, hunting store that had a medical waste tub.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I sent you that photo. I thought I sent you that photo.
Oh, God.
Toys R Us.
I'm terrified now. Somebody's out there doing that.
Yes!
How did you not just kill yourself?
No, because I saw it happen, and then I immediately just started laughing my ass off. And my mom and my girlfriend are looking at me like, what's so funny? I'm like, I can't say it yet. Here, I'm just gonna, my mom's like, oh, just text it to me. So I texted it to her, and then I showed Samantha, and my mom looks at me like, that did not just happen. And then she kind of like turns around, and she sees it with the syringe, and this is just like, that.
It kind of makes sense now that I think about it.
His arm just like a red vein pattern just starts forming.
Well, I can see
He
why
has to put it in the muscle, and that's gotta cause swelling. Because it's like the same fucking thing as when you like flu shot, and it just swells up your arm.
Okay, hold
but
on,
he's like consistently putting strawberry juice.
Ideally, you would just
Are you
squirt
looking
it
up
into your
injecting
mouth with the
strawberries?
syringe,
Yep.
But like, I don't know, it's got sweetness and like an innocence to strawberries that if you inject the juice, you've got to absorb some sort of nice fruity power.
This is like
No, there's no immediate like.
there shouldn't be any fucking thing that says, hey, if you like, I don't know, inject strawberries into your veins, you'll grow twice as strong.
Nope, it's definitely like not a thing on any surface web.
Did you like look up injecting strawberries into your blood?
I just looked up injecting strawberry juice and strawberry juice needle.
Give me the dark web drug-filled strawberries.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like see if this goes deeper than this.
They're fucking smuggling drugs inside strawberries now. It's like that old thing that I was like fucking watermelons, just in case all your radioactive goods and watermelons
can't see through
because they can't penetrate the fucking shell of a watermelon. Yeah,
you gotta change it up. You put it in the strawberry, but the
And then,
secret isn't to
the dogs
hide
start,
whole
like-
drugs. Is to just infuse it in the juice.
Yeah, no, you just put it in the roots. The plants will suck up the strawberry. they'll
take
suck
up
up
the
the
meth.
crack inside of...
And it'll just grow inside of it.
Yeah, that's
like
exactly what
like
happens.
antigens.
Yeah.
We should just grow drug strawberries.
I feel like this guy's ahead of us.
Yeah.
I don't want to support this. You can eat them, but you can't inject them.
No, I'm
No,
not talking
exactly.
about
Like,
injecting them.
this
Yeah,
guy's going a step too far. He's got his drug strawberries, and he doesn't really understand how drug strawberries are meant to be used.
You know, Kevin, you were on to something when you said drug strawberries, but then you stuck up your arm with the fucking juice, and now I'm taking back my investment.
Like, strawberries
no, but-
are the best fruit for alcohol. Hands down.
Yeah.
Dude, maybe he just had alcohol in there.
No, because you would just eat it. They're great with vodka and other stuff.
Like,
Never have moonshine cherries. It's a trap.
I don't like cherries, so I'm safe.
I don't like moonshine.
Sounds like you made a mistake.
It was, yeah. But no, like strawberries, you could just grow like weed strawberries. Those would sell like a motherfucker.
Weed berries.
Oh, don't
Like,
call weed berries. That's
again,
bad. That's bad.
weed.
just fucking slap it on the ground in front of you. It's like, put the fucking cocaine or whatever you want to put in the ground as a fertilizer and let the strawberries soak that shit.
I don't think they can absorb cocaine.
Cocaine is actually able to be taken by basically any means.
Yeah, I know. I don't think strawberries will absorb it.
So then just
It's
like...
powerful. It's stronger than
Are we
berries.
talking about power cocaine now?
Power cocaine?
Is that a thing?
Put
yeah.
it in your strawberries.
Power cocaine, the world's #1 fertilizer.
I'm trying to imagine me, sitting there with my overpriced plate of shrimp, spitting into
with
a
your
bucket,
overpriced bucket of crab, spitting into another bucket. It's different bucket now. This is
surrounded by
buckets
people
deep.
also spitting into
who
their
are
buckets.
most likely just kind of like looking away from you, being, I don't want to pay attention to this guy,
And then
injecting strawberries
just
into
seeing
his
that.
arm.
Oh man, that's
Sickening?
Yeah.
messed up. What else?
Yeah.
There was some other thing you wanted
so
to...
that
So
was-
you had
that
a
was-
lot this week. Tell us about UPS.
This is the Michael cast.
Okay. This was USPS.
Oh.
We were at the fucking USPS place way out in fucking... I can't even remember
somewhere.
where we were.
Somewhere
It
far.
was way up north.
Okay.
And so my mom gets out of the car to go drop off her package. I'm parked there.
Okay.
And I'm just minding my own business. All of a sudden my car gets hit by this Mexican woman. So I get out of my car and I start, hey, what's going on? And she just shouts, no, I don't speak English. I don't speak English. So I start shouting in Spanish, stop your car, para tu coche, para tu coche. And then she just keeps driving away. Like, now frantic, I know speak English, I know speak English. As I'm chasing her car down in a USPS parking lot. And there are people watching me, just kind of staring at me as I'm running in front of this car now that I've got it in front of her. And she's not stopping. She will hit me to get away.
I'm gonna say, and I don't want to be that Arizonan, but I'm gonna say probably not here legally.
Yeah, so I got the license plate number, so we at least have something. And I've reported that to the cops, but I spent a better part of, I want to say, a half hour dealing with that mess.
Become a cop.
Again.
Investigate your own case. Kill her entire family.
Okay, well, halfway there.
I also have a license plate number.
Yeah. Borrow his.
Wait. I'm just saying, tell me where.
But,
Just straight up call the cops. Like, they'll take all your information down. They do the work from there.
You've had a good week, clearly.
Yeah.
You saw some things.
Your mom came into town.
Yeah.
She's took your bed. I
Yep.
don't understand that still.
Samantha offered my mom our bed.
Who does
His mom
that?
didn't stay in a hotel. She just came and took their bed for a couple days.
That's
was
also weird.
Literally,
That's
she
super
was
weird,
only here
right?
for 2 days.
Yeah, that's not
And, like-
stopped them before from, like, booking the most expensive hotel in town.
Well, that was my
when it was with
dad.
them. Yeah.
That was when my dad was with him.
Oh.
And my mom was here, and so she was like, I really just kind of want to stay with you guys because the entire reason I'm out here is to spend time with you.
Fair enough, fair enough.
And so, like, okay.
And he said, hey, Mom, we got a pull-out couch. It's great.
Don't-
I'm going to go home. I'm going to go in my bedroom and sleep in my bed that I paid for. And you
And
can
then
enjoy
Samantha
this
says,
couch.
oh, yeah, here, you take the bed. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I get the floor, because only one person can fit on the
Yeah,
I
couch.
was gonna say, that's just a numbers game at that point.
Yeah.
You need to have pre-established conversations with Samantha about do not offer my bed to people.
Yeah, if I come home and there's a homeless person in our bed, I'm not gonna be happy. Yeah,
You'll kill his entire family.
I feel I'm entitled to sleep in your bed before your mom, because she didn't put that frame together.
You didn't build this. You don't own this.
I should have just come in Thursday and be like, get the fuck out of here. I'm crashing here tonight in this bed.
But yeah, so that was pretty much my week.
Which would actually mean your mom would then take the couch, Samantha would take the floor, and you'd have to sleep on the patio.
There's more than one, like...
No.
Okay. There's only one of the floor, and only one person can ever sleep on the floor.
Next level tactics. Next time your mom's in town,
hang a hammock.
Smoke grenades.
Samantha offers your roommate's bed. And just says, hey, get the fuck out of your room.
We won't have a roommate soon, so that's not gonna be an hassle.
Man.
Her and David are moving into... Oh. Guess they're private affairs. I don't care.
No,
his parents, right?
This is just uninteresting.
He's going straight to Pennsylvania
Oh, right.
for
and
construction, and
he was
she's
like,
decided,
"Come
I'm
with
gonna
me."
go to a sorority house.
This is boring. Let's talk about people getting killed in our town.
Well, I got hit. Speaking of getting hits
buddy!
in the middle of the day, there was a woman who got hit in the dead of night.
I am so happy he was Tempe. I'm so happy he was here. I'd
I
have been
feel
mad
like I
if
was
the...
part of it.
I would be so mad if the first auto-driving car death was like in California.
So this is self-driving cars.
Yep.
It's a Uber, not a like Waymo or someone else. It was an Uber self-driving vehicle. Was not currently carrying a fare. Was just driving.
One of those
dead
like
at night.
map collector deals kind of thing.
Something like that. This woman is honored by I forgot her name. She has a name, I guess. She's important. I don't know. She was technically jaywalking across the street. She got to cross like the other side of the street entirely. It got to cross half of the lanes of this street. And was like maybe 5 feet from the sidewalk.
And then kablamo.
They released the footage of the car when it hit her.
On the inside and the outside.
Inside and outside. Sadly, they cut the outside footage right before it hits her. Like that. But it hits her hard. Like, it doesn't even hesitate. This car fucking plows into this woman.
And now it's tasted
and
blood.
decimates her. One, we need to really look at what the fuck the parameters are for the people sitting behind the wheel of a self-driving vehicle. And two, unarguably, had it been a human driver, could have been avoided.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch the video?
Oh, yeah. Several times.
I didn't. I was looking for her. I did not see her until it had hit.
The difference being, though, you are not an infrared-enabled motion-sensing camera.
Okay.
One,
and that's
you'd have
what's...
seen much more than the video is showing. Two, even when she came into view, you had enough time to swerve and hit brakes. Where she was and where you were, you could have missed her. Even had you seen her that late.
The camera is also a little misleading because it's not a low-light camera.
Yeah, it's in the back.
No, it makes it seem way darker than it actually is.
Yeah, like, we know that
There's
street.
no place
we
in
know
Tempe that gets that dark.
Yeah, it's not enough to where you wouldn't...
That's a fair point. There were, like, no fucking streetlights out there.
There are some lamps.
Like, way on the fucking far end.
But yeah, so...
That was a really long street.
And also,
this
she's
woman,
like on her phone,
yeah,
the driver.
She looks up for 2, maybe 3 seconds, and then stares at her phone for like 10.
Mm-hmm.
She is on her phone like 90% of the time, looks up,
and then just,
all right,
oh shit,
we're driving, looks down, laughs at something, looks up, oh, I killed somebody.
Mm-hmm. So, don't use your phone while you're driving, you stupid fucks.
Even if a robot is driving
there
for
are
you.
3 different things to this. Is 1, don't use phone while driving. 2, don't trust self-driving
I've seen
vehicles.
iRobot. Even Will Smith knows never take your hands off the wheel when a self-driving car.
Yep.
3, don't trust Uber because they don't screen anybody. Apparently
Evidently.
She was like,
They'll put like a freaking high schooler behind that
they'll
wheel.
put a high schooler behind it. She was some convict or another.
I figured they were supposed to be like a technician who could like, you know, at the very least, like crunch data. Or like
that's what it was always perceived
watch
as.
dials.
Is
and
there
things.
like a technician behind the wheel to see how the program is going and if something happens, take control? But this is just some bitch who I guess takes a shift of you get
Excuse
to sit
you,
in a
some
car
basic bitch.
Some basic bitch who, like, you get to sit in a car for 5 hours, you do nothing, sit on your phone.
Yep.
And she got paid to do that and kill somebody.
Got paid to murder. What
That
a
is-
life.
That is insane to me. The moment this happened, Uber suspended self-driving vehicles in, like, 5 cities.
I actually think it was the cities that suspended the programs.
I don't think each city will have happened that fast.
That's fair.
There's no way the bureaucracy will have managed that.
I know that Uber, they've canned the program basically entirely, and Toyota, I think, was also doing a similar program. They've put it on hold for the time being. A lot of the things that have people concerned is like, they're like, oh, it was dark, the camera. And it's like, okay, but like, what is the parameters here? Because we really don't know. And it feels like you're kind of just doing whatever you want and saying it's secure.
Yeah.
I don't know, I've never liked those vehicles as it is. I still hold the argument that if one car is self-driving, every car must be self-driving or else it's not safe.
Yep.
And even then, you don't account for pedestrians and crap like that. Should she have been jaywalking? Obviously not.
No.
But that's not a question
it's
here.
technically, it's on Mill.
You know, that is a moral for any not self-driving car listeners, is don't jaywalk, you fucking idiot. Just go to the next crosswalk.
It's not very hard.
Not when
They're
there are a million
everywhere.
of them in fucking Tempe.
No, remember, it's apparently so hard to walk in Tempe that they feel the need to put up a quarter-mile-long trolley system.
Non-Tempe people won't get that. We can't bitch about the trolley.
Fuck the trolley.
Fuck that
Are
trolley.
you talking about the light rail, or is there...
No,
No,
it's
they're-
a new trolley
They're
that
straight
they're
up
putting
putting
in
like
for,
a quarter-mile trolley.
just on Mill.
Yep.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Arizona is being very weird lately.
Oh, no, it's... Arizona's always been weird.
Keep Arizona weird.
Please don't. Please normalize
Hey, if we
Arizona.
just get to kill more AI programs at the cost of some jaywalkers, I'm okay with that.
What if they kill the Dota AI?
I'm also okay with that.
Are you, though?
Yeah,
So-
I only want to play against people, bro. A Dota AI isn't gonna cuss me out in Russian or threaten to kill me in Peruvian.
What if they did?
That's a good
Oh,
AI.
okay, yeah, wait a second. Now you're pitching something that isn't there. If
Okay,
you're telling me you can make an accurate Russian Dota playing AI,
as long as the company is willing to, like, hey, are you over 18? Okay, here's the Russian. Here, you can turn Russian on, you can turn Italian on, you can turn on any language.
Italians
And
don't play on U.S. servers.
It's not
I was about to
believable.
say, you can just put on any language you want, and it will fucking cuss you out.
Is it advanced enough that if I call this Russian bot a Ukrainian, it will then voice mic fuck me for the rest of the game and maybe rage quit?
It's a good AI.
It won't rage quit,
Oh.
because it's not allowed to.
Nope.
But have you played...
Bad AI.
League of Legends has an AI mode, where it's like people versus AI.
Yeah.
And they've been adding more and more things to the AI. So, like, it started off whenever you got into the match, the AIs would always throw out little taunts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it's gotten to the point where the AI kills someone, it says something in chat. And, like, they get more and more personal
How
as,
long
like, the
until
game
they
has
rage
been...
quit?
Exactly. How long until the AI gets pissy that you killed them underneath tower? And the second that it gets pissy when you're underneath tower and you killed them, that's when I think like, we've reached the point where,
Ooh.
like, let's turn on profanity.
They should have it to where if you kill steal over a certain number, it just quits.
I just realized I wasn't racist until Dota 2. Like, I wasn't genuinely racist,
That's
despite having grown up in the Valley.
Video games do affect people.
I feel like
Those
people
fucking
affect
Russians and those goddamn Peruvians.
Bless you.
Horrible people. Horrible.
people. Well, yeah. Fair.
Russians have justification because they also hate gays and don't care that all their elections are rigged.
Well,
But
they rigged
neither
them.
do we.
You know
They're-
what my
they're the ones
biggest
that
gripe
rigged them.
is?
What?
Peruvians.
Speaking about video games, just the complete lack of originality. Like, everybody is just stealing from everyone. This game, like,
Okay.
I've never heard of this game, but some fucking PUBG thinks it's the new Fortnite and is now putting itself on mobile.
It looks terrible. I saw an ad for it.
All portable versions of PUBG, Fortnite, Battle Royale, whatever, are terrible, and they need to
Yeah.
stop.
All of them are
Things
bad.
need to stop getting ported to mobile
Is
general.
the term for it MMBA or MMBR, massively multiplayer battle royale?
No, I think it's just Battle Royale.
I think massively multiplayer implies like servers and like
You get a server when you
congruent things going on.
Okay.
And I think the massively means it has to be over. I don't know what the
It
number
might be
is though.
MMBR.
Massively tends to mean worldwide.
It might be. At any rate, stop
So,
doing
MBR?
this. Like, just seriously, stop doing
No
this.
one wants a shit on mobile.
Nobody wants much on mobile.
We the day it released or went to beta on iOS, I was playing with Brutal and his roommate, and his roommate was playing on mobile with us on PS4 because they're cross system,
Yeah.
and it was terrible. It was god awful. So
He just
worthless.
couldn't keep up.
Couldn't do anything.
You just can't play a game like that on a fucking phone.
Well, if you could get like a Bluetooth controller in there, maybe.
Well, then you're not playing on your phone.
Well, you are playing on your phone. You're just playing on your phone with peripherals.
Stupid.
You're stupid.
If they were gonna do that, they should also have like bought shares in a company that sells mobile, like gaming
Konami?
peripherals.
Yeah.
That would have been the smart way to do this.
Yo, if Konami ever releases some version of, you remember when you put that Yu-Gi-Oh deck dueling
Dual
thing on your arm?
disc on
Oh,
your
yeah.
arm? Yeah.
If there was a mobile link up for that on Lynx,
Oh yeah.
I'd buy the fuck out of it.
Oh yeah. Anything that incorporates like dual discs into anything, I'm all about.
All about it, right? Hey, Michael, how much do Bakugan cost nowadays?
We were gonna look that
I
up.
was at fucking CVS the other day. Not much. Not
They
much.
have Bakugan?
Yes, they always have Bakugan.
What CVS? Where?
It was like one on fucking Dobson.
We're going there.
CVS on Dobson. I'm buying more Bakugan. I
It
miss
was like
Bakugan.
a week or two ago, so yeah, go.
I
I
miss
don't know how
selling
the
my
game
tin.
works, but it's so cool
You
watching
put
them.
down every turn, you get to put down one territory card face down, and then you gotta roll your Bakugan at the territory card. If it lands, it's on that territory. If someone else's Bakugan then is also on the territory, they fight.
You flip the card.
And you flip
any
the card,
relevant
any
card
effects that are on the card go off. So, like, let's say it's the loser. The winner is actually the one with the lowest power. This type of card gets bonus effects on this thing. They get double strength against this element Bakugan. Because, as you know, the colors of the Bakugan were all elemental.
Oh, yeah.
And for some reason, white's was overpowered or some shit. And then there was the green one that was like, I'm an emo kid.
Man,
I
I'm
remember
looking at
watching
these.
that show.
I'm
I
looking
don't.
at. Oh man, I was fucking every week. I was on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
I do
wish
not remember
I had really.
watching that show because I was not around when it was on.
There was a period where, I think for a year, me, my brother, and my sister all went to the same elementary school. Like, we all overlapped for, I think, 1 year. And because of work schedules and stuff, my mom would have to take us to a babysitter's for like an hour, hour and a half, and then we would head to school. So we'd wake up crazy early every day, go sit there, and then go to school, which was like 5 minutes away because she was an in the neighborhood babysitter. And for that year, I watched way too many fucking home videos on Adult Swim and Bakugan. And
Like the shitty drawn animation thing.
that
of the
really
people
with
that look
John
like they're in
Benjamin.
pajamas. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so much of that.
Oh, home movies. Yeah.
Home movie, yeah. I never knew the title of it until after the entire thing transpired.
That was actually the first show to ever play on Adult Swim.
wow.
Like first broadcast, first show.
Wow.
They did for an anniversary like a throwback where they played their first day all the way through, and that's how it started.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm regretting looking this up because these are actually kind of expensive.
Oh shit. I just saw a $123 Bakugan thing. What was that?
These sponsored ones are like Japanese import this, but like $10 for these cool ones.
12
Like this one, I knew I had nothing but like the white ones because I thought they were
They're
super
straight
slick.
up measured by weight.
Yep. But yeah, no, these can get really pricey.
Weren't there Bakugan that combines?
I don't know.
I
didn't
know
get
that there were
far.
Bakugan that had Bakugan inside of them.
Yeah.
So
Shit.
like what you would do is you had like the large ball one, and then you'd roll that, and then like it would open up, and there'd be a smaller one that would then open up.
Let's buy a giant blind box of Bakugan. Have an in-house Bakugan draft.
Send us Bakugan. I'm like really craving
Let's
now.
just open a PO box for Bakugan.
Look how
Let's just
cool
open a
these
PO
are.
box.
Send us Anthrax. I don't know what it smells like.
Shit. I had this guy and he's $40 now.
I still
What
don't
is
know
the
how
secondary
how does
market?
Anthrax work?
It makes you
If
sad.
you
No one told
inhale
me.
it, it straight up just instantly shuts off nerve endings.
Oh. That's
So
pretty
like
cool.
you forget to breathe essentially,
Yeah.
I think. It's fun.
Wow.
Death
did-
because you
They should have just used Anthrax rather than the poison to.
Is that
to
every
kill that
single
guy in Great
version of
Britain.
Pyrus that has ever been?
No, it's just 24 different Pyruses.
So not every single Pyrus.
Damn. Why did I do this? Ah.
Oh my god!
Right?
Oh my god!
I'm turning this off. I'm just
No, I
gonna
want to
sit.
see the purple one.
I'm gonna
no!
sit here looking at Bakugan for the next like 40 minutes.
Ah,
Otherwise.
shit, what else do we have to talk? I had a dream.
Uh
Oh, well boy.
oh. Hey Connor, what did you dream about?
I had a nightmare.
Uh oh.
I rarely have nightmares.
Is this gonna be like an Eric Andre?
Did Ahsoka die?
Fuck off. 1, 2, fuck off.
3. Fuck off.
3, no, it's not Eric Andre. 4, fuck off.
Yeah, I figured.
What do we
that.
got?
So I had an actual real nightmare, which is very, very rare for me. I just generally have like very strange, vivid dreams. But they're like not good or bad. They're just weird shit.
Okay.
But I had an honest to God, like, scared, shitless nightmare. It was really weird. It's harder to piece together now because I did not, like, when I woke up from it, I tried everything I could to not think about it, and I'll explain that further in a moment.
Okay.
But it was another, I don't know if there's some sort of subtext I'm missing in my life, but there was another weird time traveling to, like, revolutionary times France.
Okay.
But
You got a
this-
weird thing for that.
I don't, yeah, this is,
Have you played Order lately?
I have not, but it was me, I was, like, assistant to somebody,
Okay.
and it was a time travel where you would stand in a location, and then you time travel to some time or whatever, and then obviously you'd be there again, but just in that time. So it's not it's like some weird machine where it teleports you or whatever. So we were standing in like a modern day French like ghetto or something, and go back in time, 1700s or something. I don't know. And it's now some weird prison colony thing, like just some giant. Did you ever play Black Ops 3 Zombies?
Yeah.
Do you remember how Alcatraz was?
Yeah.
It's like that, but shittier in French.
Okay.
Shittier and French.
A little redundant, my apologies. But we were trying to find like some hulking, like monstrosity of a man kind of guy that we knew was back in that timeline to bring him back as a bodyguard for her or something. I don't know, it was
Useful.
weird. But it was really cool watching like the metal rust and unrust and fences and stuff. It was
Did you watch the new season of Archer yet?
no, I haven't watched like the
Dreamland?
last 2 seasons.
Yeah,
of Archer.
Dreamland.
Anyway.
So that's like what we were doing primarily.
Okay.
And then at some point that stops, and on a global scale, I'm watching a bunch of photographers. For whatever reason, there's some like global initiative where like everyone has set up a bunch of tripods and cameras, and they're just like taking pictures of environments and like towns and stuff. And it's like, hey, we're gonna get like everyday Earth life together simultaneously. This is what's happening here, 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 here. And it was giving it some weird, I don't know what it was.
That sounds neat, but yeah, sure.
It was kind of, yeah, it was kind of cool. Watching people take pictures, we were having fun. And then at some point, like while photographers are just walking around, like maintaining the area or something, the cameras are going off by themselves. And in one spot, the camera triggers itself. The photographer goes to look at the image, and there's like faint ghost in it.
Okay.
You know, there are photographs that have
Yeah.
that. And then it triggers again, and then like in the image, it is like 100% material
Oh, jeez.
and like very confused. And if you look at that image, then
The ghost could
the
come out.
specter is reality for you.
Okay.
You are then able to perceive it, and it can very much perceive you. And it was very angry trying to understand what was happening, where it was, when it was. it's hard to actually explain what it wanted, but it had an incredibly malicious, malevolent vibe that if I interacted with it at any extent, it would kill me. And I was in like a death fear of this fucking spirit in this photograph now in life. And I wake up actually like drenched in sweat, which would a horrible experience, one, without the nightmare. Two, fucking wake up like that. It's still in my mind. I feel it's like in my closet watching me or some shit. I feel like I've had very few times I've done this, but it was an instance where I was in reality and I wanted to wake up to another reality or just stop existing because I was in such primal fear of what was there in my perceived mind.
I've had that happen.
That was horrifying to me.
I can completely relate to that. That's happened before.
It was.
It's not fun.
Terrifying.
And then you had some
an
Wheaties.
Experience like it.
Got up, had yourself some Lucky Charms. Drenched in sweat and trembling.
I spent like 5 minutes trying not to think about it because if I thought about it, it would give it more power and it would kill me. I wrote it down on this piece of paper and I'm trying not to read from it while I describe this because it might remind me of details and I might think of the Spectre more.
Have you ever thought about Bye Bye Man?
No.
You want to think about Bye Bye Man?
I knew that was what you were gonna jump to.
It's how, like, what else do you fucking jump to when someone starts talking about shit like this?
I don't know.
There's nothing else to jump to. You literally can't jump to anything else.
Say Cheese and Die, or Say Cheese and Die 2 and 3.
You ever see Bye Bye Man?
No, I don't watch horror films.
Okay.
No one does.
I'm squishy.
You're not squishy. You
I'm
just don't like
squishy?
bad cinema.
There's also that. No, I get no enjoyment of any variety whatsoever from any kind of just like horrific torture porny type stuff.
Bye Bye Man's not torture porny though.
That's what most horror is these days, and I'm
Fair
just
point.
not about it. Like hearing someone just screaming, and like I'm not talking like oh I'm scared screaming, but like as they're like being tortured horrendously, or like these just disgusting heinous acts being depicted.
Yeah.
Like there's no value in this, and why am I watching this? Like I watch some stupid shit, I will admit, but I don't ever feel like anything's just a pure waste of human effort than those kinds of movies. Plus, I get real shook from them. I guess I'm just weirdly, like, empathetic, but I just, like, get messed up somewhere in, like
no,
right
I
about here.
It's called queasy. You get queasy.
No, it's not queasy.
Oh.
No, it is not like a, blood kind of thing. No, it is just, like, I feel just like hollowed out and just like absolutely horrified and just super messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot deal. On a lighter note,
Yeah, let's...
Paragon porn.
Oh, I was gonna... I thought that was... Paragon porn, Epic Games released all the Paragon assets a couple weeks before they kill the servers.
For free.
For free, they're all out there if you want to make porn.
SFM.
It's all out there. I need to look that up, actually. I need to see if anyone's taking advantage of that.
It's
Probably
been out
has.
for like 2 days, right?
3 or 4,
I think
maybe.
that the turnaround's a little bit higher than that, so probably not.
Let's see.
So ideally, someone's done something with it.
Probably
But-
pictures at this point.
Um,
Maybe somebody's just been waiting for this.
yeah, they released all the assets, which is, I like whenever a game does that. It's just a cool thing to do.
There you go. Countess got something.
Countess ass? Hell yeah. I love ass. And Countess.
Oh yeah. There's at least
Oh,
one.
Pornhub got it. Damn.
Yeah, that's just
Wait, what was
regular-
that title of the video? They didn't know hot teen naked and orgasm in-game with sis and boyfriend.
Okay, you know what?
There's
I
only-
mean, what does that mean?
There's only one Paragon thing up. So yeah, no, people haven't gotten on it yet. Maybe they just don't know.
That is a great title. They
They
didn't know.
didn't know.
That's something about like a really
was-
messed up Holocaust sympathizer thing. Like they didn't know.
Well, it's like in the preview, it was two people clothed at a table playing a game, and then she
One
was just
butt-ass
completely
naked
naked.
person.
And
And
like, I hope they don't realize I'm naked.
Like, how did,
We're
how did
just
they
playing board games. And then
We're
it's like,
playing strip poker, and if you get stripped all the way down,
It looked like
you
they
gotta
gave a life.
fuck.
no, they were playing like a Milton Bradley board game. I think the whole gimmick was like they're just like nude blind, like they just can't see it. They're like, "Wow, you're acting real funny today, Steph." Meanwhile, she's like just convulsing.
I forget
Just
that's
getting
a
fucked,
fetish.
and there's a
I
guy
forget
behind.
that's a whole thing.
Really, just like, yeah.
It's hard to that people are so turned on by like people's inability to see explicit sexual stuff. It's a weird concept to me.
We got to get you to explore
Nope.
more
Don't
fanfic.
worry, one day someone's gonna walk into FYE and just be completely nude, and you're gonna be like, "Did I just see that?"
You're gonna be like, "Hey," and then they're gonna be gone.
Yeah. To be fair, I would not address them on it. I would just kind of I wouldn't care.
I think that's what they were hoping.
Go
for.
back in time.
Yeah.
Except next time, just see them start approaching and take off your shirt and just like start unbuckling as you walk towards them.
Oh.
Speaking
See
of,
what they do.
Of this though, saw myself another lesser cryptid today. Talking some actually like surprised did not get stopped by security because children were around. Crazy underboob. It was insanely just like here was the shirts if like their nipples were here. They were basically topless. And they were like a D cup.
You know, there's a lot going on in town right now. There's an arts festival. There's
Arts
a
festival,
concert.
Cars killing people. Concert.
I think at this point, just like going topless is all you can do
I'm
now.
okay with it.
If I don't go topless, someone's gonna die, officer.
That I want to get pulled over for something stupid or like, you know, pulled aside on the streets and just write it off as that.
Ossifer, if I'm not topless, people will die.
Like side of the road.
Wink.
If I don't pee right here, people will die.
It's just like
You just have a thing for public urination. Is that what you're trying to get away
That's
with?
what
Is
I'm
just
doing.
peeing in public?
Well, it's not about in public. It's
so
about
much
on
as
the
just
officer.
peeing. Yeah.
Just approach an officer and just start peeing. Like, people will die if I don't do this.
If I don't finish
There's
this
a man
right
in the
now,
alley. He has a gun to my wife's head. If I don't pee on you, he's gonna shoot her.
I'm sorry.
I'm
I've
sorry,
got to do
officer.
this. Your dignity is worth less than my wife.
I just had a soda. Give me a second.
Oh, geez, I can't do this under pressure.
Look, I know I said that lives are on the line, but could you at least pretend to be into this? Like, could you look me in the... Oh, no, don't look me in the eyes. I found out I'm not into it. Shit, now I have to start all over.
Eye contact is very weird in every situation.
It
It has
is.
different context.
It is so weird.
What is with humans and eyes? Why we need them?
To see.
Oh, I thought it was to put in dolls.
Just rip your eye out, put it in a doll, and call it good. Call
Yeah.
it. Okay. Just bone down.
Bone down.
The human eye connects to the doll eye.
The human eye
Someone,
connects to the
Pick up a doll,
penis.
touch it to their face, remove. Their eye has transferred from one to the
Oh
other.
God,
You ever see...
that's a fucked up voodoo doll.
Nick, you have I know you have trauma from this because you've seen Child's Play.
Yeah.
You know in the most recent one, he learns how to split his soul amongst different dolls?
Mm.
What's Child's Play?
Somehow...
Chucky. The
Is it
doll.
called Chucky?
Nope.
It's Child's Play.
Child's Play 1, 2, and 3, and then it's like Bride of Chucky, Seed of Chucky, Curse of Chucky.
Whoa, walk me through this.
Cult of Chucky.
Yeah,
What is
that's
Bride of Chucky? Is there another doll he fucks?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
His girlfriend
forget
from
her
when he
name.
was alive is like running from
He
the
was
cops.
a person?
Yes.
Okay, so
He was
Chucky...
a mass murderer.
Alright,
Chucky
walk
was
me through what
Charles
Chucky
Lee
is.
Mason was a mass murderer who was being chased down by the cops, and then he hides himself inside of a doll factory. Then, he, knowing some voodoo magic that he knew from...
To evade the cops, he
to-
puts
to the-
himself in a doll.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then,
Doll
like,
gets packaged, shipped out. You know, and that's why, like, you see normal Chucky doll, because that was, like, fresh from the factory. And then, like, all scarred up, jacked up is, like, end of movie, people tried to kill him, Chucky.
Yeah, and his entire thing was, I'm gonna take this kid whose parents bought me for him I'm gonna transfer my soul into his body.
Yeah, and then he's gonna grow up and live forever that way.
And then just
And
keep
evade the
transferring.
cops.
Yeah, and then kill more people.
That is fucking brilliant.
It is.
Yeah.
This is a solid plotline. When does
Yeah.
it turn into shitty gore horror?
Second one.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, so the first one's not bad?
First one's
It's also
more
not really.
horror.
It's more a comedy than anything.
Yeah.
Like it's a very much not takes itself seriously, and I think that's why it did so well. And then yeah, eventually like his girlfriend becomes a doll, and so they
he like
do stuff.
his girlfriend finds him, and
They
he's
get a
like,
baby.
"Hey, against your will, I'm gonna turn you into a doll." And then like
Wait,
they
why?
get
So now he just wants to be a doll? Why didn't he want to go human again?
It shit didn't work.
it's it was to hide her from the cops or something. I don't remember.
Okay.
Like
okay.
everything after the first movie turns into a mess.
So there's-
he becomes like a world-renowned surgeon or something in the most recent one because a girl slits her wrists in front of him, and he's like, "No, I want you to suffer." So he sews her wrists back up.
So there's Chucky, there's Bride of Chucky. What's Seed of Chucky?
His kid.
His kid.
Dolls fuck and have
The
baby.
doll had semen in it?
I don't know. I don't fucking
What's Cult
know.
of Chucky?
Curse of Chucky is like kind of a reboot they did in 2011 or some shit. No, it's
And then-
2016, 2015.
And then the most recent one is the Cult of Chucky.
Basically, Curse of Chucky, you find out like, oh, this woman who he's basically this woman who's in a wheelchair, this paraplegic is just somehow related to Chucky, like the human, the human, not the doll or anything else or something. He's got some relation to her, and he's basically just trying to torture her. And so like he
Nice.
poisons people, he like electrocutes people, and all this other normal stuff. And then like movie ends with the person being sent to an insane asylum. And then the new movie starts up with her in an insane asylum, and it's like, oh hey, so we have a new therapy technique, and they're the good guy dolls, which are the dolls that Chucky was.
Mhm.
And it turns out, oh, it was Chucky, and every single person in her like support group, oh, they all got a good guy doll as well. Guess what? They're all Chucky.
What the fuck?
Every single one of them is Chucky.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it gets really like sloppy near the end of it.
Anything from like Chucky 2 onwards.
How do you know all of this, Michael?
I've watched the movies.
Why?
Because I like shitty horror movies. We know this about me.
I didn't know that you like shitty horror movies. I just knew you like shitty movies.
Oh, I like all bad movies. And you know
I
the
like
worst-
everything shit.
Everything shit. And you know what the shittiest of them all is? Chucky.
Except shit movie or music. You don't really listen to weird music,
I listened to
but not
weird...
low quality music.
Some of it's like I listened
just
to
don't like
fucking
jazz.
8-bit DMX earlier.
I had my phone on like the random radio thing that I've been doing.
Hey, we find
and
some great stuff with that.
It put on an 8-bit version of DMX.
Dang, what song?
Oh,
was
X
it?
gonna give it to you.
Oh, huh.
Because open up the door, it's real pop non-stop of stainless steel.
It was just a bunch of dudes to the song.
I'm gonna look this up after the podcast
So
because I
bad.
can't play it right now because of licensing. I'm just not comfortable taking that chance.
If we claim we're gay, you can get away with it because he doesn't want to come across as homophobic.
I'm
you
gonna
can't
sue
afford
them. X.
Wait,
They're gay. Your image, man. We're reforming. We're trying to
We
build
ain't
the
gay
new
no
you.
more. We...
Yeah, I want to know who his agent is that just like eventually convinced DMX to stop being homophobic.
Like, do it
You can't...
off the record, maybe. Like, maybe literally not record yourself doing it.
Like I imagine for years it's hey, great track, it's going great. Maybe a little less homophobic stuff. The fuck you saying? 3 years later, a little bit less homophobic stuff. Can't really afford it. I mean, yeah. I could definitely not be a piece of shit.
Alternatively,
You could be a piece of shit.
be a piece of shit, make a lot of money, and then just disappear.
And then, like...
Ideally, Logan Paul.
Put your soul inside of a doll's body, and then hang that doll in a
I don't
forest in
think I
Japan.
could live with being that short.
Well, no, you just transfer your consciousness into another body.
Yeah, it's a temporary thing, but for that brief while in between bodies, yeah, no, that would suck. Being literally like 1.5 feet tall, I'd lose my mind.
Gotta find me an Ahsoka doll.
Just like Scooby-Doo 1, I can look at myself naked. Take off
God.
shirt, it's just smooth.
I saw something today that was just Scooby on the plane from Scooby-Doo 1,
Okay.
and it's like when you have to disguise your dog so United won't kill it.
Oh.
Oh, it's funny.
Oh, no.
That's good.
That was some quality meme. That's some high quality memeage.
That's the high quality memeage right there. That's our new segment.
High quality memeage.
It's once you know we've ran out of news, as we just start saying, "Hey, did you see this?"
Oh, did you see the Texas mailman new uniform, which is just the Juggernaut vest?
What?
The one thing that I liked was like package theft gone down 98%.
Like in good news, people have stopped stealing packages because it might be a bomb.
You know what else won't be a bomb? In the bad way?
Pokemon Go with a tire iron.
I was gonna say your Pixel Junk too.
I'm not in a hype level.
Okay.
I need another minute to hit that.
So recently, Pokemon Go has
Some
hit a
guys
whole
like-
new level with gyms.
Hey buddy, I'm playing Pokemon Go. Some other guys like
Is
me
your
and my
name
friends.
fucking Toby?
Yeah, so it's two guys like
Playing
I guess
Pokemon
in
Go.
Seattle, and one of them just took the gym and was like Resius Pokemon. And this guy drives up, parks his car right next to him, gets out with a tire iron, and just shouts, "Which one of you is fucking Andy?" Because one of their screen names is Andy.
Neither of them were named Andy, thank
Neither
God.
of them, yeah, are Andy.
So
But
they didn't
yeah.
respond. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Then guy goes at him with the tire iron. Like,
So
doesn't hit
there
him.
are two
but-
reports. One, the guy admits he hit a table with the tire iron, but denies he punched one of them, and they claim he punched one of them, and then they choked him out.
Choked him real good.
The justification was great. It's, if I choked him out and he's unconscious, he can't do as much damage.
Yep. That is literally like the interview with the reporter.
Trust me, I'm almost a cop. I support that.
This guy
So-
came at me with a tire iron, and I was like, you know what would make this less threatening? Unconsciousness.
What's crazy to me is this guy has no priors. He has no history of anything. This is his
Just
first
fucking
thing. Is
snapped.
just he sees
And
a
I guess-
Pokemon Go gym get taken, and he's like, "This is fucking it.
I
My
guess
wife
he-
left me. My kid has cancer, and now my gym is gone. Better get the tire around
It's
because I'm gonna
just
beat
like
the shit out of
throws
Andy."
John Wick on some people.
I think he was saying, like, he had been trying, like, all day. Like, he had spent a good amount of time and resources. And this guy and his buddy were just like, oh, hey, let's take this gym and, you know, play the fucking game. And this guy, I guess, was, like, really try-harding it, and he finally got it. And, like, seconds later, somebody took the gym, and he just lost it. Which makes me think he would not have lasted 2 seconds on ASU
Oh no.
or any college
Oh, no.
campus. Because it was just, like, non-stop gyms being flipped every few seconds.
It still is kind of.
I bet it is. But yeah,
but
when
it's
the game
not like
first
you've got
came
the four
out,
people who know each other,
oh,
and they just kind of like. Have you ever seen Pokemon Golder or Rubier?
what about it?
Like
Have you
as a
seen
show?
Rubier?
No,
Wait, what?
Rubier?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Rubier? What the
And,
fuck is Rubier? How
and
do you
there's a
get-
guy who made like an animation called Pokemon Golder, and then he's made a second follow-up series called Pokemon Rubier, and there's just a straight up like I want to say every other episode is just him making fun of people who play Pokemon Go actively, and it's phenomenal.
You know, I said we've run out of stuff when we talk about just
Other
memes.
people's things.
Now we've really run out because we're just talking about other people's product.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah,
we
we're
do
done.
that a lot, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of other people's product,
Ninja makes $500,000 a month.
$6 million a year, man.
I had a better segue than you. You know it, and that's why you stole my thunder.
Yeah, I did. Get fucked.
$6 million a year
$6 million a year playing
to
Fortnite.
play Fortnite.
Motherfucker.
Which would make sense if those numbers were pre-Drake. But that's just his normal numbers before he brings crazy celebrities
yeah.
on.
His normal numbers before Drake were, $500,000 a month. Post Drake, more. Easily more. He's gonna get a lot of people on now. It's not just giving
Oh, no,
Drake.
now it's
giving
gonna be a
Ninja's
thing.
revolving celebrity Fortnite.
And wouldn't you? Because
Oh, yeah.
once you got one,
Just
now
Fortnite
everyone's gonna. In
live.
fact, people are gonna come to him, be like, "Hey, man,
My next choice immediately Natalie Portman. She's a mother, and that's a big crowd.
Fortnite."
That just sounds pornographic.
Hey guys, it's Natalie Portnight here.
I feel like you gotta add a K after, so it's like pork night,
No,
and then
now
you
it's,
like
no, now it's
vaguely
crude.
sexual, and there you go.
After Natalie Portman, probably like a little lower on the list, someone a little quieter like Danny Trejo.
I'm thinking like
Conan O'Brien.
Elijah
No.
Wood,
Bank
then
him.
Matt
Elijah would
Mercer,
definitely do it.
then Tom Kenny,
Matt's too small.
and then
I don't
just
think-
Okay.
just
Matt
get the
would be
whole
a
Spyro voice acting cast.
Matt would be a season 2 character.
Michael remembers.
Yeah, I'm looking past it because no one played that. He could get like you know who would play with Ninja? Ted
Michael
Cruz.
Cera.
Both of these people.
Weirdly enough, Ted Cruz is more believable than Michael Cera.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Well, no, that's because Ted Cruz is just gonna like, hey, you want to be on Fortnite? I don't know what that is. Good, you're on it
Ted Cruz will do anything.
for attention.
Yeah.
Just anything that like doesn't follow up immediately with Zodiac Killer.
I can't. Whenever I think of Ted Cruz, I always think of that image of him in front of a butter cow, which is like, wow, an entire cow made of butter. In fact, my daughter's first words were, "I love butter."
Middle of presidential campaign, just
middle of.
casually drops that tidbit on his life.
I did disown my kid.
Little 6-month-old Bella here.
Say-
I love butter.
Say, Dada.
This one's broken.
I love butter. What the fuck?
Out the window. Don't need this, baby.
The nice thing about orphanages is that they have a 30-day return program.
You mean policy?
Policy. No, it's a program, man. These kids cycle.
I like to imagine that's because Omen children.
It's gotta be Omen children.
Like, that's the only thing. Like, they were like, you know what?
Oh.
People need to feel comfortable. If you accidentally adopt the Antichrist, you can bring it back.
Did you accidentally adopt the Antichrist? Well, we might have a case against the orphanage who did it.
If you were a
Contact
loved one-
Moisty and Moisty and Moisty. We'll get rid of your Antichrist child today.
M.
We should become a law firm.
Specialized in Antichrist cases.
I was going to say specialize in kangaroo court, but yeah, sure.
I hit the hype! Pixel Rock Monsters 2!
So
How long has it been?
Over a decade!
I feel like it's been longer than that.
Over a decade is any
Still
amount
counts.
of time greater than 10 years. What
No, man. I
It's
don't
been
know about
more
you.
than 10 years, man.
Like,
It's been like way more than 10 years.
It's been almost a generation.
every day is a generation, to be fair.
How many
It's
Pokemon games have there been since Pixel Junk Monsters?
Probably like 9. Right here.
A lot of them?
I'll find that real quick. So Pixel
Because
Rock
that's an
Monsters
interesting
2,
statistic.
these guys know, you don't know, viewers. It is like one of my top 5 always love games. I don't know if it's one of my all-time favorite games, so it's like, if I ever find an opportunity to play Pixel Rock Monsters and get someone else to play it with me, I am there. It is like my favorite couch co-op game.
It's good shit.
It's such good shit. I love, and it's got such strategy. It's the one healthy relationship I have with my dad is my memories of Pickle Junk Monsters.
Pickle Junk Monsters?
Pickle Junk!
Pixel Junk
Pickle
Monsters.
Junk!
I love it so much. It's a tower defense game that isn't just a shitty point and click. You control a little tiki man and you're protecting little chibi tiki babies. And you turn trees into towers and kill like spiders and golems and shit.
Like a normal day in the park.
Oh yeah.
You build the crossbow towers to shoot the things.
It's so dope. God, it's so
It's
great.
like every
And now there's
single
a
day
sequel.
that you step outside in Arizona and someone doesn't shoot a crossbow into your ankle. It's great.
It's weird.
It happens more frequently than I like to admit.
No, it's weird when it doesn't happen.
Right?
So the first game could be played solo, but as like multiplayer of up to 2 players, which is great. The sequel is one moving from a top-down full view is now a 3D isometric that you can also move to like a third person running around the map as Tiki Man, which is really, really dope in my
So
opinion.
it's gonna look like Dungeon Defenders, but better.
But not complete shit.
Yeah.
So it looks great. It looks like it's basically all the same features in the same game, but with a 2 on it, which I could not be happier about. If they remaster the game for PS4, I'd buy 8 copies of it and give them to everybody. And this is basically that. But what they're doing with this is they're increasing multiplayer from 2 people up to fucking 4. And I don't know
That's
what
like
that implicates.
3 times the fun.
That's hard. How do you? That's
Yeah.
bold.
Yeah, it is. And then there seems to be maybe character customization, like you could change your tiki
I
mask
can
or
be
something.
a different Tiki Man.
I'm about it.
And in case you are worried, yes, to upgrade a tower, they still do that dance. And it looks so good in 3D.
Did they like confirm it in their interview? Like, don't worry, the dance is still there.
It was
Did they
confirmed
do a
in the
Devolver
video.
digital style press conference?
No one ever will ever again.
You can't, because it will just be shit.
No one.
It's a one and done.
Yeah, no one expected that, and the fact that they pulled it off as successfully as they did.
Now nobody can do it again.
Yeah.
I don't know if Pixel Junk just doesn't have like lawyers, but also the trailer is up on like 1 million different accounts, so we could probably just throw this in. So yeah, there's like a third-person view. Let me cut to the dancing. There's dancing. Yeah.
So yeah, just right now, just be throwing this
That
up.
was him with
Cover
his
the
dick
entire
out.
screen with it. You don't want to be looking at us as we're watching
Come on,
this video.
Come on. I don't want to look at the. There's a merchant now. Apparently, there's shields and stuff. I don't know. There's a whole
You
new
can parry
interaction
attacks.
system. There's
Parry it.
There's weird, awesome stuff.
Toil
There's
the
new
earth for
environments,
more Zenny.
4 players.
Real-time
Okay.
weather system.
Yeah.
Did
it.
So you got a real-time weather system going on.
Okay, shut up.
Objectives, RTS style money farming.
Yeah, he's dancing. Yeah, he's great. Yeah! That's Pixel Junk Monsters 2. My bit's done.
Goodbye.
And that was Connor. He's gonna go back to dreaming about the weird photos, Ghost. It's happening.
I feel like I need a segment.
No, you don't. Oh,
cool.
Nick, you can just talk about anime.
I haven't watched anything
What are your
lately,
interests?
but I bought Napping Princess.
Yeah, we need to watch that.
So
I convinced
that
him
was it.
to buy it. I'm a bad person.
He bought what?
Napping Princess.
I don't know what this is.
It's right there. Use your elf eyes. Read that book. Or sleeve.
Oh, it's got bad glare.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's too shiny.
Oh yeah, it's even worse from your spot.
is that the one on the far right next to Kyrie?
Yeah, it's next to Kyrie.
Nope. Okay.
So it's
I'll do some soul searching this upcoming week.
what's new with you? What's Nick's segment?
What's new with Nick? Other than not having any
we've-
time for us.
We've talked about news, science, games, us, just not Nick.
Yeah.
We hit all of our points. So what's new with Nick?
What's new for Nick? What's new Nick? What's Nick new to?
Nick new Nick.
What's news Nick?
Nick news?
Nick news? We got Nick news?
Fresh.
The
Hot off
only
the
thing
presses?
that happened in the last week is
You
I
can-
got really bored and I shaved my legs. It was pretty nice. It's actually still smooth.
That looks disgusting.
It's been 3 days.
It looks like a pear.
It's been 3 days.
Oh,
in all
okay.
fairness.
1, pears are not disgusting. Fuck you. And 2,
Just look at the fucking
Wait,
texture on
pears
it.
are your weird fruit thing, right?
Why is that a weird fruit thing? People like pears.
It's like your favorite fruit, though.
Second favorite, strawberries.
Oh, right. It's your-
Okay, how much cocaine is inside the strawberry?
Any amount.
Yeah,
Any
has,
kind of
has
strawberry.
Michael's story made you want strawberries any less?
No.
Any more?
Oh yeah. I've now thought of new ways to indulge in strawberries.
I need to do this again because
What
this
is
is
one
gonna
of
start
your
hurting.
new ways
Yeah.
to indulge in strawberries?
But yeah, so that's what's new with Nick.
Nick shaved.
Nick shaved.
Good for Nick.
Yeah.
I need to find my razor.
That's not been like anywhere on your priority list.
No.
It's like
Like in, what, 10 months now? I don't know. It's just it's been in a box. And I've been like, I need to find that. And then I just don't. I just keep using the shitty electric razor and it does nothing.
it's fair.
I use an electric razor. It does me fine. But then again, I
No,
don't
I
grow
like-
jack shit.
Yeah,
It does
say,
me-
This is like 2 weeks now.
You could take like a Band-Aid, put it just at the center so that it covers the little thing in between your lip, and just peel it, and that would probably be efficient.
Yeah.
Like the electric does me fine, but if I need to actually clean up,
If he wants to get
it is
in
if you want to
there-
get that detailing,
Oh,
I-
I learned that you can peel your face like a goddamn potato. There's this beauty product that it's basically looks like a razor, but it's like inlaid into the thing rather than external.
Oh,
And it's
okay.
like
well,
a-
that's all the
fully-
time we
yeah,
have for this
yeah.
episode.
Oh, I saw. Oh, wait. I saw Game Over Man. It's a Netflix original by the guys who do Workaholics.
Oh.
And there's a scene where he takes a guy's face, and you know those cheese slicers?
Yeah.
He does that and like cuts off his ear and like 2 slices of his face, and you just see his jaw. And the dude's like, "Why? What the fuck?"
Yeah, I'm like, why? What the fuck? I'm confused.
It made me think of your beauty product, or vice versa.
I don't even know. So as far as we know, Nick has this really weird thing going on where he just wants people to like scalp his face.
If I could just be muscle on my face, that's peach.
I want to do it in a way that looks
like...
cool, like just from like cheekbone down to
okay. Do you want the cheekbone
dimple
exposed?
area? Just no, God, that's disgusting. Keep your bones inside your body.
Well, now wait a second. You have a toothbrush.
No, I just want like muscle cheeks, just in that like.
You want muscle milk?
I would. Did you guys ever read Skullduggery Pleasant?
Maybe.
It's a skeleton detective.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Combining the name and that fact, now I want to.
His name is Skullduggery Pleasant. It's amazing.
It's the comic book thing, right?
No, it's a book. They're like,
okay.
It's a series.
Huh.
Okay, because I remember the comic book of it.
I think there's a comic book of it. Yeah. He's just an animated skeleton detective. He has like a hat and a fucking coat and everything, and he raises some young witch as his assistant or whatever.
No. I remember this now. Fully remember this.
Wow.
Ever since I read that, I've just wanted to be Skullduggery Pleasant.
That's fair.
Dude,
Just
it's...
animated bone detective?
Damn.
You ever see that TV show Bones and then get really sad that it's not an animated bone detective?
There's very few bone people walking
I'm
around.
gonna find the author of Skullduggery Pleasant, and we're gonna at them in our tweet for this.
And then like try to see if we can get them on the next MoistyVoice.
Well, in the meantime, that is all of us today.
There's 6 books! Ah, so much skeleton detective. Oh, 9 books! Oh, this picture was lying!
Catch us next week.
Irish author Derek Landy, we're coming for you.